All right, guys, there is a reason I have not updated anything on my mini boat build. I will show you right now what's going on out in my garage. Last time you saw this thing, it was getting ready to get the UHMW on the bottom, and it's gone. It's gone completely. Got the snowmobile in there with that removed belt drive. So what's going on and why? I'll talk you outside. Let's go. All right, it is 19 degrees in Arlington, Washington, just north of Seattle right now, and that is I gotta close the door. It is cold out here. I'm not bringing a coat. This is gonna be very short. It is freezing out here right now, but I'm gonna turn the phone around and show you the status of the mini boat. It hasn't changed one single bit since the last video. I haven't done anything to it. I haven't even ground the welds, nothing. Nothing has changed. So what is going on? Well, I'm gonna go back inside and tell you. Okay, so y'all know I bought that Sprint Tech boat down in New Zealand, and I am getting close to going down there. I'll tell you more about that here in just a minute. But I was kind of running the numbers, the financing and all that stuff for being able to make multiple trips down there. And I kind of had to refocus from dinking around with this mini boat to getting to work. So I've been flying a ton all winter, November, December, and January. I fly like literally the max amount possible to earn extra money, essentially, to be able to afford to go down to New Zealand. So because of that, the mini boat project has taken a back seat while I'm essentially trying to build up cash to be able to afford to do this. So that is the reason the mini boat thing is on pause. It's probably going to be on pause until probably March, because my schedule is extremely crazy right now. The first race in New Zealand is January 20th, that I'm going to make anyway. That's on the South Island. I'll be leaving here in 2 days on Sunday. The next race after that, we are going to stay down there for 2 weeks and turn it into a mini vacation. And going to turn around and fly home on the 27th, work 2 more trips, and turn around and fly right back down February 3rd. It's kind of chaotic. For the second race is on the North Island up by Auckland on February 10th. So I'm literally home for like 6 or 7 days, do 2 trips, and fly right back down to New Zealand. That's going to be a shorter trip. That's like 8 or 9 days on the ground, turn around, fly back to Seattle, do a little bit more of a full month worth of flying, and then fly back down there for the last race of their season, March 3rd. So it's going to be chaotic. I am kind of stressing out about all this stuff. I shipped all the engine and all that kind of stuff down there with Peter. I put as much spare parts and everything as I could think of. A couple things I left out: seat belts, little silly things like that. The exhaust headers, the gaskets were kind of worn through and broken, and they're custom, so I have those packed in my suitcase. But I've got my seat belts, ratchet, leak down tester, all my AN wrenches. We've got 2 bags of gear for Tina and I. We've got the charger for the Milwaukee. I am not going to have full tools down there. My plan is to essentially find a Harbor Freight equivalent down in New Zealand and just buy a wrench and a ratchet set, maybe screwdrivers. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to mooch off of everybody down there, but I hate doing that. So anyway, that's what's going on. So what can you expect to see? Well, I'm going to put the traveling video over at Jolly Roger Aviation. Because I have been flying more, I've been putting up more and more videos on that channel, Jolly Roger Aviation, here on YouTube. Go check that out. You'll see some of my layovers. Been going to Maui, Destin, Florida. I've been going all over the place. So go check that out if you're interested. Once I get down there, I am going to put up videos of the race, back to the onboards. I have a drone now, so I'm going to be filming, hopefully be able to film some of the racing from the drone. And then all the touristy stuff, that's going to also go on the Jolly Roger Aviation. So I'm going to keep this as kind of just a pure motorsports channel. And the other one is going to be more of a kind of a traveling slash flying slash aviation airline channel. So anyway, I am super stoked about racing down there. They just sent out the running order to see my name printed on there with guys like Sam Nudek, Rob Coley, Ruben, all those guys, Aaron Hansen. Everybody down there. It's super cool to see my name on that list in the running order with the super boats from New Zealand. They also sent out the rotation, and oh my God, we got to talk about this rotation. I think it's going to be about a minute of runtime. Who knows? But I'm going to do some voiceover here, and I'll show you what I mean about how crazy this rotation is going to be. All right, so I want you to watch this intersection right here. We're going to go through this thing 7 times. I'm going to count them for you as we go through there. So watch that middle intersection 7 times. So we're going to come out of the start channel, down this front stretch there, quick little zigzag up, circle the little island, then we're going to head up to the top of the track, up to the 11, setting up for our first hairpin right here. Then we're going to come down. I'm going to right here be getting set up for the second hairpin. So go up, circle the bigger island, and here comes the second hairpin right here as we head back up. And now I'm thinking about heading back to the top of the track, all the way to the top right here. I'm going to transition to some middle of the track work. So circle that island, and now we're going to do a figure 8 right in the middle of the track. Circle that island, and here's the other half of this figure 8. And then one more loop to finish it, right back up through the middle, down, across the finish line, and we'll have gone through that intersection 7 times. Stay tuned. There is going to be some racing coming on, but I just thought I'd give you all a quick update. If you want to follow along, get those notifications, please subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.